Emoji Fire, Selamat Datang di Live Open Mabar Efootball 2026, Emoji Fire, Emoji Soccer Ball, Open Mabar Untuk Semua Viewer. Emoji Video Game, Authentic Team Free, Emoji Crown, Dream Team VIP 5K2 Mat. Assalamualaikum bang jamana kabarnya bang. Ko PQ mana bangku.
Waalaikumsalam Bang Pian. Sehat, Bang Pian sehat. Ini kopi, itu sendiri belakang. Jangan manja jadi tamu.
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
Alhamdulillah safe bang, and go money to AI me kinapakema you bang, face blue smiling, face blue smiling.
Pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Yaya Toure. Messi. Looking to play him in. Yaya Toure. And that was nowhere near his best. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. He's shifting through the gears here. Front-footed pressing going on here. Looking for the run. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through?
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that's a throw-in. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Messi. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's the keeper's ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Peruzzi punts it upfield. Threads one in. He's in a great position here. He's picked his way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is a brilliant interception. Serginho.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Messi. And now the breakaway.
Vietnam definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And this is Shevchenko. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lebih. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ribery. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Davids.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Nicely weighted ball. And he's intervened well there. Tries to pass it through. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Hangs in. Oh, good effort! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And here's Messi. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Chance here to counter. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Hernandez. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Indonesia trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Kalo PSM Jitu Bang Fayan Gak Kuma Aku Kan WKWKW Iksu Era Kemalu Inya
Davids.
Karna Kominan Gak Biza Degantiakak.
Cafu. No way through there. Maldini is wide and looking to get onto this. And he's managed to get free. Cafu. York. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. And this is Messi. And the finish! Nedved plays it long. Now it's Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. And he was alert to it. Now it's Ribery. Indonesia still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Now it's Messi. Lam picks it up out wide. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
No, that's been intercepted. Hazard, who's set up one goal so far. Now, can they get him away? Picked out Ibrahimovic! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And a chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
York is offering a wry smile there.
Mabar.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Looking for options for movement. He is through here. Figo, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He has found the way through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
In towards the back stick. Davids. Messi. Maldini gets over and intercepts.
Substitutions taking place.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. And it's with the keeper.
Vietnam clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Aims beyond the defence. Delivers with whip.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Distributed tidily. Crossed in one. Oh, great leap! And that would have been game, set and match.
Kohler really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
And he was quick to react. Good ball, good take. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Hernandez. Into the last 5 minutes.
Indonesia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it's...
Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Vietnam have surely won it. Also, chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he cuts out the supply. Driving forward. Now that looks a decent ball. Marquinhos. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And that is that. Indonesia were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
And a quick reminder
so there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like...
Susah sekali.
Manager Luganti BG, JGN Pake Gia Main SBC.
Nggak ada manajer lagi, Bang. Bagusannya manajer apa, Bang? Kumpulin koin dulu, Bang. SBC apa? Gaya main SBC. Serang balik cepat. Bagus manajer apa, Bang? Apa ini, Bang? Ini bar ke sisi ya?
Manager SBC Sanggak Bahaya Delini Belakang, Karina Bagnya Sering Kedepan.
Oh gitu. Harusnya manajer apa, Bang? Penguasaan bola gitu.
Ganti Manager SBI BG Kalauada.
Oh, ganti serangan balik aja. Bentar. Di sini bisa nggak? Oh, nggak bisa ya. pakai gaya main aja, kita coba ganti dulu bang. Di sini kita ganti gratis. Berkembur bagus nggak bang? Iya berkembur ya. Atau kirok.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply
E2 manager Beckenbauer back as E2 BG.
So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Ribéry. Oh, that is a nice touch. Here comes the cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Indonesia have it back and can go again. And he can clear it away. And here's Messi. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Now it's Yamal. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Karena itu sering maju bang, padahal nggak ada kontrol kursornya, malah maju terus.
Totti. Akanji promptly onto that, and that is that. Great vision. That looked... York! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
York really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
It's a promising position. Davids. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Kalau SBCM GQ Begnya, Sering Maju.
Now it's Yamal. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Celtic clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Davids. York. And it's Dembele. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Dembele. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's a shade optimistic. Serginho. Davids. Yamal is onto this. Approaching the half-hour mark. Messi makes a dash for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé. Doué.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Totti. Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Surin Lukurang Jelas Bang, Sueragang Nyagid.
And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Oh gitu.
And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Kurang dekat.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Van Bouten. Well, they've got it again. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Serginho. Oh, good spread. And this is Shevchenko. Araujo did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party. And Messi! Trustbar comes to the rescue. Doué. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to
Would you review the first half?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Named IHP Bang.
The second half is up and running.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pakai manajer apa, Bang?
Yamal. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez. Serginho. And it's Ribery. That has ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Indonesia
Backhand
clearly didn't
bang,
help themselves
turbo
by
bang.
telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal! That's another chance. He is desperate to get on the score sheet. Not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not the most accurate pass. This is a promising build-up. Davids. And this is Ribery. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Celtic have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat.
Chance, surely! Now that looks a decent ball. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And he's running through, and it's made its way to him. He is just caressing the ball. Cafu. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Dani Olmo powering forward here. Shot could be on. Always goal side. Now this could... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Right, Shevchenko. And it's Totti. Now it's Doué. Now it's Yamal. Tries a shot! Nicely spread. And they're back on the ball again. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Might be danger here.
Celtic clearly are pushing for the win here.
Oh, what a shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. And late in the day, a telling moment.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for
Buang Aya Bang Bola Di Belakang.
Number 9.
So we have movement on both benches. Celtic are in front now, the game's only goal.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Indonesia are stuck in Central Station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they care to look.
Number 26.
Hernandez drives forward on the overlap.
Number 21. Batistuta. Substitution.
And here's Endrick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well seen. Saw that coming. Now it's Endrick looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's superb. And a chance! And there's a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
1 minute at a time.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and
Surgeon G2 Apagia Main Bang.
Serginho terbang. Spesialis umpan silang. David perusak. Playmaker aktif. Coba bang, saran pemain intinya bang. Aku asal main aja bang. Penyerang bayangan, playmaker aktif, box to box. Penyerang bayangan.
Surgeon Hotarok di LBIA Bang.
Oh, taruh di LB bang. Oke, berarti CM-nya
Kobam ke formasi ke Bang Ref Dash.
Pakai formasi berapa bang?
Messi di ganti posisi Yog.
Oke, Yognya ini Theo
4222.
4222 4222 ya. Oke, kita coba.
Ganti posisi bang. 1 DMF 1 CMF 2 AMF 2 striker.
T2 striker. Oke.
Ribery ganti yoke.
Susunannya gimana bang? Gini.
3 CB 1 LBRB.
Gini nggak? 3 CB 1 LB atau RB. Oh, jadi ini diganti CB.
4222 Oak juga.
Ribery ganti York.
DMF Tenga.
DMF tengah.
AMF Faya Ribery ganti posisi. Halo.
AMF Ribery. Oke. Itu LMF. Halo Bang Angler Banua.
Lampard CMF Faya.
Lampard CMF aja. Tuh udah bang. Posisinya gimana? Di dekat York gini kah?
Ribery sama Messi ke AMF Faya.
Ke AMF aja. Oke. Berarti di tengah ya. Tuh gitu. Udah ada lagi bang? Berarti kalau LB-nya 2, CB-nya 3, siapa lagi?
Samping Edgar Aya Lampard. Yak Mabar lihat formasi ke BNG ref dash.
Oke.
Udah bang.
Oke bang. Udah gini aja bang. Oke siap.
Four two 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 Oki 2, Tapi Kalau quick counter Sedai kite riskan LBRB Nakteris Kalau pay kai offensive fullback. AMF Bang Ribery.
Oh AMF. Udah AMF bang, Ribery-nya bang. 422 oke tuh, tapi kalau quick counter sedikit riskan. LB yang ofensif apa bang bagusnya bang? Ya soalnya RB ku naik terus tuh.
Lihat formasi ke Bang ref dash. CMF
masuk
itu.
bang Ari. CMF itu. Oh CMF. Siap. Salah bang. Nah udah, oke bang. Karena kegeser ya.
LB Bayern Nyering, RB bertahan, pakai instruksi.
RB bertahan pakai instruksi. Oh, yang ntar bang. Yang untuk harus bertahan itu ya bang. Berarti RB-nya bertahan aja. Oke.
RB jadi CBIA. Emang class style quick counter bang, LBRB lalu naik pelajai kalau pakai offensive fullback, harusayap narik mundur pemain kalau skipping the rest.
Iya bang, aku
Jadi make LBIA. LB kasih instruksi bertahan aja.
Jadi make LB aja, LB kasih instruksi bertahan aja. Oke, siap bang Ari. Sering kebablasan kalau nyerang. Apalagi itu si Theo bisa sampai ke depan bang. Berarti ini
Take instruksi bang. Lihat informasiku.
Oh gitu. CM tengah. Oke.
Ia bang rider, jadi bertahan bagus pertahanannya, tapi kadang quick counter JG perlu LBRB buat build up serangan.
Nah ini bagusnya yang jadi CB apalagi bang? Yang mau diganti bagusnya Kapu atau Serginho? Ini depan bagus pertandingan, tapi kadang good counter juga perlu serangan.
Back mu ada apa ia bang.
Beku ada David Alaba, Alessandro Bastoni sama Jelek bang.
CBM angada iglebe bezes skornya. Deloga aya.
Jelek ya? Deloga.
Off BGT squad mu bang rider. Sergi ganti.
Sergi. Ini jadi.
Delete. Kalau gak ada pegi tu aya.
Oke.
RB kasih instruksi bertahan.
Oke. RB-nya bertahan. Jadi nggak nyerang ya. Ah, jangkar perlu nggak bang? Instruksi jangkar gitu.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Ada lagi bang, ini untuk itu bang. Yoknya bagusan jadi CF atau SS nih?
David kasih bertahan by Argak maju 2.
Serangan baliknya ke pengawalan ketat, pengawalan ini bagus nggak bang, lini dalam bang? Kalau dipakai.
Nadai koba dulu nanti bang ref dash bisa anjara saya ain dulu.
Oke, siap.
Well, we're on the way.
Opponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
Where it came from. That's been cut out, well played. York. Davids. And here's Messi. Very nicely done. Nicely shaped ball. Davids. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Seedorf.
Oh ya, agak enak kan ini.
Eto. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. No way through. And this is Eto. And this is Del Piero. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That pass has been well intercepted.
Ada pemain kadang-kadang
Quality
gak
clearly
bang.
deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Cadangan nggak ada yang.
And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko!
Nggak ada yang bagus
And
lagi,
a
Bang.
terrific save from the keeper.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yang di sini atau mau yang di lebih banyaknya? Kayaknya ini yang lebih bagus sih daripada yang lain. Nanti kita di sini kita coba.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence.
Satu babak aja ya Bang Ari. Atau mau full?
And now they can clear their lines. Bruno Fernandes is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough.
Shot a goal! Well, that pass isn't the best. And one
Babe
more
standard
try!
gak usa dimasukin lineup
Boy, he
bang.
struck that free.
UNIA.
Oke. Dia nggak bisa lari juga dia Bang. Lambat.
And the shot!
Berarti ini
We expected better, and so did he. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
Nah, kalau untuk
Ribery.
crossing gimana Bang? Aku kadang sering
Pemain standard itu bang gak guna.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes.
Iya Bang, nggak guna ya.
That looks a decent ball.
Cuma ada itu
Cute
Bang.
ball now, how can he reach it? Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Pass somewhat off target. And this is Ribery. York. And again he is at his elastic best.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
They've played it short. Benfica are looking to go forward now. He's got away. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now this could be a chance. Messi. Good running, strong and
DUFA the
purposeful.
gak bang.
York. And it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Nggak ada
Now
dia
it's Del
Bang.
Piero.
Itu dia dapat dari mana Bang?
Van Balten spots it and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that
Yang juga
killer
belum-
ball.
Ada sih Maradona kalau mau diambil bagus nggak?
Bruno
Maradona?
Fernandes really struggling to
Tapi
influence
susah.
the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Beli yang lain dulu.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tries to play it through. Oh, well played, well played. Seedorf. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lampard, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Apa? Operan itu juga nggak bisa instruksi nih Bang.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
GRATIS and kemarin dibuat strike amalinity.
Azar. Dink through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So neither side has found a way through yet.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
So let's get the ball rolling. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Del Piero. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Messi. De Rossi can see things others simply cannot. Seedorf. Lampard does really well to win the ball there.
Benfica couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Messi.
Entar kalau ada koin beliaya pelisha SB Bang, JGN Pik SBC Laji.
Okay.
Ball is over the line.
Kita kumpulin poin dulu bang. Kayaknya kemarin udah ada sih, tapi ku gacha tuh pas di Naruto malah nggak dapet.
Well, they continue each to cancel the other out.
Kumpulin lagi bang.
Buffon. Davids. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being...
Great chance! Azar, very much a man of this moment. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Messi. Azar. Now it's Azar. This might spell danger. Can he finish? It's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
Kalau malgata jangan, siratus coin, mending 900 coin sekalian lebih beza peluang dapat dapat.
Benfica have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and
Shevchenko!
Aja koin 100
Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, it's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. Stood up well to him there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Musik ini bagus gak bang? Lebih sana main.
Abang nya udah bagus mainnya, JGN terburu-buru main santai aya, kalau bola di belakang buang aya kalau gak bisa.
Oke bang. Iya kesalahan itu cuma itu bang, bola di belakang, terus ya masih X aja.
Substitution.
Kebiasaan main PES 3
Mateus.
gitu bang.
Ball played for Nesta. Maldini. Messi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He is through here. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He is just caressing, and he shoots! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Indonesia have their third corner. Now it's Shevchenko. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that has not gone well. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Has a look and plays it forward. Rummenigge aims beyond the defence. Peruzzi breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Ribéry, and it's Shevchenko.
Indonesia really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, sweet feet. Rummenigge is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Well, plenty of early set pieces here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Shevchenko running with intent. Varane. That tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Oh, super ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Here it is, crossed in. Messi.
Kalau ini bang, mungkin kalau formasi.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the new...
Bang Ari itu jago bang.
Udah rapatkan belakangnya.
Iya, udah mulai rapat bang. Kayak perawan. Bentar Bang Ari, kita cek dulu pemainnya bang. Thank you bang. Mana yang mau dimasukin gitu bang.
Kalau nyering andalan tengah sama depannya ayah. Lihat pemain lane bang.
Ini bang. Ini Messi-nya bagus yang showtime yang ini atau yang ini bang? Ini di cadangannya bang. Messi-nya bagusan yang mana bang?
Dilihat bang Messi dibandingkan. Itu Messi apa satunya?
Bang. Nih, short time juga. Tuh, coba lihat perbandingannya bang. Tuh.
Klik terus bandingkan aja statistik bagus mana.
Klik terus bandingkan aja statistik bagus mana. Tuh, statistiknya. Bagusan yang gendut bang, Messi-nya. Ini 72 kilo, yang satunya 67. Bagusannya, kayaknya bagusan yang kupake sekarang itu. Kalau statistik. Nah, ininya bagus yang mana bang? Penguat ini.
Ia bagus example page.
Iya kan? Tapi lebih gendut. 72 kilo beratnya.
Coba baru kasih pen buat striker insting.
Oke. Bisa di sini nggak bang? Penguat. Ini dipilih atau diacak bang?
Dapat pilih.
Dapat pilih. Kasih apa bang?
Jangan akak kukuk nanti akses ua bang kukuk.
Oke. Coba yang baru kasih penguat striker.
Itu masih ada 2 token pilih. Naluri penyerang.
Naluri penyerang. Mana bang? Oh ini. Naluri penyerang. Oke, udah bang. Mending Messi yang satu lagi tuh dia. Kita coba ini nanti. Kontrol bola. Dribble akurasi. Mbappe ganti Ferran Torres nih aja ya.
Akan muternak Messi bang kukuk.
Iya, Messi-nya ada 3 bang. 4.
Ada kartu epic gak bang.
Kartu epic. Cuma itu bang yang ada. Nggak ada kartu epic lain. Ini ada Arhan nih. Ada Arhan sama siapa itu kemarin ya. Ini Serginho-nya ada 2. Bagusannya dijual 1 tuh. Iya. Ini ada Safi Sali. Ini Safi Sali lagi bang. Cuma itu aneh Canatip. Nggak ada lagi bang.
Gas TRS bang ref elbow cough.
Gas terus bang Dirga. Semangat, semangat. Kasih masukan suhu. Paling ini bang, udah epic. Palmer. Nggak ada lagi bang. Palmer ini mau dimasukin nggak ke squad? Ganti Alaba.
Banyak Patu.
Iya. Tuh, POT-nya. POTW. Arhan bagus dimasukin juga nggak bang?
Kubo ganti Patu Aya.
Kubo. Ganti sama yang mana bang?
Nurbagasi 2.
Newer bagus itu. Newernya yang mana? Yang ini. Coba kita bandingkan. Kali ini yang waktu Naruto sama Kapten Tsubasa. Tapi dia sering maju bang. Hampir di tengah lapangan dia berdirinya nih. Newer. Oh, bagus yang ini nih. Sadaran kipernya 90. Berarti ganti ini bang. Nih Milankovic Savic ya. Kubonya ganti.
Naman Yakai Peragri Saif Bang.
Iya, Newernya sering berdiri di depan. Kubo ganti sama siapa bang? Ini Barella ya? Atau Zelensky? Atau ini Petar Sucik?
Oak Barella.
Ini ada lagi bang, LB-nya mau diganti nggak? Nih Theo. Berarti masukin player POT aja. Nih kayak Saka. Ada ini. Arhan bagus gak bang? Kalau seandainya kita build lagi tuh.
Kalau ada efek sama showtime back usini 2 daripada Patu.
Ini aja masukin gimana bang? Nih sapi sali nih. Ada sapi sali bang. Nih. Kita naikin dulu statnya bang. Sapi sali bang. Sapi sali.
Oak Bellameda Boosternya itu.
Ya ada boosternya bang. Oke. Arhan gimana bang? Juga ada boosternya nih Arhan. Mana Arhan? Nih. Ganti Yamal ya. Yamal ini kepake nggak bang?
Kasi naluri penirame juga Sofi.
Oke. Kita Safi. Naluri penyerang. Yang dipilih aja ya, Bang.
Ferentours Aya ganti.
Cara diganti. Arhan bawa nih. Ada Canatip juga nih, Bang. Canatip Songkrasing. Yang Canatip. Nih.
Aran ganti Theo.
Arhan ganti Theo. Oh, ini ada sentuhan ganda juga nih, Canatip. Tapi tingginya 158.
Gak usah itu bang.
Banget ya, Bang. Kuat nggak nih? Nggak usah, oke. Tingginya 158. Oke.
792.
Aja, Bang. Iya, ini belum dinaikin ya, Bang. Bisa nggak? Bisa nih kalau dinaikin, Bang. Tapi bagus nggak kalau untuk tinggi 158? Kalah body aja ya.
Gak usah peki to bang.
Oke, siap. Berarti udah ya, Bang. Kita coba. Ini belum ku gacha-gacha, Bang. Ntar udah tanggal 21 baru nanti kalau udah dapat 10. Pengen punya Drogba juga, Bang. Ini ada 400 koinnya.
Coba dulu bang.
Oke, siap. Kita coba.
Kalau ada coin belly manager dulu.
Oke, Bang. Berarti 350 koin lagi. Untuk manajer. Kita beli back kembur ya, Bang. Aduh, kita monitor kita. Ada Drogba. Gacor. Ada Drogba. Kok akun orang bisa gacor-gacor gitu ya?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Oh, great leap! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Koleksi aja ya. Ini yok bagusan SS atau CF bang?
Bang pick smart assist ga?
Enggak bang, aku nggak pakai smart assist bang. Tuh.
CFBG.
Oke, udah CF bang.
Looking for options for movement. Kukcu is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to
York! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Drogba. And here's Shevchenko. Threads one in. It's a good-looking delivery. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
That's the throw. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Kukcu. Couldn't squeeze it through. Indonesia leading currently through the only goal of the game, an own goal as it turned out. 1-0 the score. Now it's Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Messi looking for the run. Well read, nice interception. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ribery. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Lampard. Nicely weighted ball. That's put paid to the danger. And reclaimed it in a trice. He's looking wide. And now the breakaway.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's managed to get free. And the shots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Howson. Birmingham Legion are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Well, nicely intercepted. Cafu. That's good running with the ball. Cafu is fouled. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And it's Davids. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Zanetti. Ribery. And here's Shevchenko. Thinks about the shot. And Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Indonesia really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of...
Shot, surely! And a neat finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say...
Goes for a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. No way through there. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Dink through. Khan claims comfortably. Zanetti. And that is the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Indonesia marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break. The second half, Shevchenko! And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And here's Shevchenko. Rijkaard. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Oh, that's a waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Zanetti. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Howson. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Zanetti. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Rijkaard. And it's Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, important interception. Van Bouten. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Indonesia, the only team in this. 3-0 already. Davids cuts it out. Ribery. He's found the way through. No, that's been intercepted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Lampard. Birmingham Legion can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
It's a promising position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard never out of the action for very long. Drogba. Yamal. Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again. And he hits the net. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Yamal. Number 19, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field, number 23, Ataprisar. Number 32, Messi.
Level Sofi belum naikin kah?
Iya, belum naikin bang, lupa bang. Taruh di sini bang, kita banyakin. Coba lagi ngejarin bola.
So we have movement on both benches. So could they be onto something here? Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. There they go, hunting in packs. Pedri. And he's picked it up out wide. Endrick. It's Lampard. Mateus. Pass somewhat off target. Davids. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Lampard. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving on and making good progress. Neymar. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Dixon. Howson. Pedri tries to pass it through. And it's Pedri. And here's Drogba. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice sequence of passes, this. That is a brilliant interception. Davids. Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he is dashing away. Rizal. Great chance! And it's in! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Birmingham Legion now just needing one.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Indonesia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Knocks it into space, crosses it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field, number 14.
Birmingham Legion are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
I think you have to admire his...
And that's it. Indonesia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Worth it, Bang. Alhamdulillah menang. Rafi. Oke. Aduh, divisi 1. Cok. Lawannya divisi 1. Anjir, Bang. Divisi 1 lawannya, Bang. Apakah kita akan dibantai, guys? Anjir. Semoga tak terbantai ya, guys ya.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
And a header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Beckham with the short one. And here's Beckham. The crossing goes. Terrific effort! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing and imperious.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort. Simply fantastic.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maikon's cross. It's a quick ball upfield. Now it's Shevchenko. And they're quick to get it back. Threads one in. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Takes aim and crosses.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Not the most convincing of passes. Ribery. York showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He can run onto that, and he's in on goal. Can he finish? Davids.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
York. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Vietnam are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Oh, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Oh, that was vital. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
A great leap! Well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's a real psychological...
Ibrahimovic! That's a fair try, but just off target. Vieira. And it's Marcelo. Oh, they could be caught out here. And they've switched it over to the other side. Showing good feet. Pirlo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's cut it out. York. Maikon. Ribery.
Kala Samua Ini Bang.
Tries to dink it through. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. No way through there. Now it's Beckham. Schneider. Marcelo. And he's managed to get free. Lampard.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, it's come loose. Lampard. And it's Davids. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Schneider. Now, can they get him away? Pings it across. And that is expertly dealt with.
There will be one minute
Shevchenko.
at a time.
It's a pretty loose pass. Davids. And that brings the first half to a close. How to review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well.
Lampard! And this is Shevchenko! And one more try! Schneider is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed. Vietnam have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
York wants to run onto this. Marcelo. Schneider. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, played through for the wide man. Marcelo stood his ground strongly. And he was alert to it. Ribery. Indonesia are looking to break at pace. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Coba habis ini main pengkiusan bola.
Oke bang, coba.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Ah, he's given it away.
7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's Beckham.
Number 12, Marcelo. Number 2,
Gives it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Schneider.
It's the keeper's
On
ball.
the field, number 14, Bullet.
Lawan.
Number 21,
Good work on the right flank here.
number 32.
Oh, it rattles the bar.
Number 16, Bar. Number 8, Hazard. Substitution.
Collar knocks it out wide. Crossed in once more. No way through. Pull it. Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's got away. In comes the corner. And it's going to be another one. Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Spread it left. Davids. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. And it's Lawan. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Hullet completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, nice touch. Knocks it into space. The ball. Oh, good line! Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Neymar. Nice looking ball. Good ball over the top. Neymar is flagged offside. DiMarco providing an outlet on that flank. He has found a way through. Diving header! Oh, he got himself into a great position. That has not gone well. DiMarco, a player who needs no introduction.
Has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Hullet. Lawan. Now it's Beckham. And that is headed for the middle. Davids. Pirlo running with intent. Oh, it's played it. Oh, good effort! And with that, the end. Indonesia cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them.
Kalau gaya main penguasaan bola cocok nggak nih Bang, Lampard? Atau ganti pelatih juga? Ada Morin. Kok ada Morin Bang? Kapan punya? Bagusan Morin atau Lampard Bang? Kok ada Morin? Lampard Morin. Ada Morin malah pakai Lampard aja.
Kobaya Amarimbang.
Iya, coba Morin Bang. Ini 2 tuh boosternya. Permainan umpan. coba menyebar ke sisi ya. Kita coba menyebar ke sisi. Ada Amorin. Malah pilih Lampard, anjing. Dapat di mana itu? Amorin. Kayaknya ini last game bang, aku mau off dulu bang. Paling nanti kalau bisa malam lagi bang. Thank you ya, udah kasih masukan. Terima kasih banyak bang.
Okay bang semangat terus.
Iya bang, semangat bang. Oke. Semoga bisa menang ya Amarin. Makanya kayak gini.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him to make the most out of all of those talents?
That's a delicate pass. Oh, well played, well played. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Messi. Not the most convincing of passes. Lampard for Messi. Messi going forward. Ooh. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Counts! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Messi. Now it's Balogun. He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And it's DiMarco. DiMarco. Header! Oh, he's hit the bar!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he plays one through. And the shot! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Shevchenko really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus.
Davids has got himself a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Lampard. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Shevchenko. That's a little off target. Tries a shot! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia with the lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the shot! And he hits the net! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Count showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well timed, excellent interception. Lampard. Lampard. Nice sequence of passes this. Can he get on the end of this? Out of play for a goal kick. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Akan GW Satunya Pig Pelisha Standard Tempest Device I2BG, Walau Pemain Si Dana Akuma Ada Patu Sama Higlet.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Messi. Davids. And it's Messi. Now it's Messi. Now it's Balogun. And that is expertly dealt with. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Gerrard proves too strong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Gerrard. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2.
Dapat emas ya? Gimana caranya, Bang?
Substitution on the field. Number 18.
And that's the second half started.
Number 23. Messi.
Lampard with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner.
Number 20.
Locatelli.
Number 9.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Number 11.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Shevchenko. Locatelli. He does have an assist to his name. Shevchenko. Ribéry. Gerrard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
DK Danger Bang, Suera Gang Myak Hagadin.
That's a lovely, neat pass. That has been cut short. Gerrard. Gerrard purring through the gears. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That has not gone well. And it's Ribéry. Now this could be a chance. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Lampard. And they've got rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. This looks promising. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Goes for a shot! And he's stuck it away! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Emas sama warna biru ya. Itu gimana dapatnya? Enggak ngatur. Nah, nanti setel lagi bang suara kamera gamenya bang. Ini itu loh bang di kartu epicnya. Ada yang warna hijau, ada yang warna biru. Kok ada yang bisa warna oranye gitu bang.
Number 19, McAllister, substitution.
So changes afoot here and from both sides. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That has been slung wide. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored
Itu kartu
already.
higlite bang,
think the
bang
manager's
kapit
claiming
kalau
an assist
yuga
here.
rank tinggi.
Indonesia drag themselves back again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Quality ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! Oh, good finish. And they're back in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Hendrick, Palmer.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Jadi kalau belum tinggi
The final 5 minutes.
Bisa dipakai, Bang.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he welcomes it in. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, it's come loose. This might spell danger. Flings in across. Foyt clears it away. Tries to pass it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's been hooked away.
Aduh.
Out of play for a throw. Here's... And we're done. Indonesia played more than a part in what has
Kalau
been a
mau
very exciting
DPP-nya,
game.
kalau baru
A game that
bikin
began so
padi to
promisingly
bank
from their
kartu
perspective,
baru.
but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And now, to all
The end
members
of the game.
crowd, I'd
Reflections?
like to ask you to
Well,
join
Peter,
me in
this
wishing
Dapatnya kalau baru bikin akun dapat itu Bang, kartu biru. Oh, jadi kalau maksud gue ini, yang ini Bang, yang ini kan, itu kan kelincahan teknik sama kelincahannya tuh Bang. Kok ada yang oranye tuh tadi punya yang main tadi Bang, warna oranye dia Bang. Kita kan ini warna biru, ini yang Marquinosku warna hijau nih. Cara dapetinnya gimana itu yang warna oranye? Warna oranye atau emas itu? Ini kan akurasi naluri penyerang.
OE2 Booster Keluarga Bangik Merah.
Oh, booster keluarga. Dapatnya di mana itu Bang? Tuh kan nih, kan hijau-hijau nih. Apa ini warnanya? Biru, hijau atau apa ini?
Emang dari Bawan Yasana Bang.
Oh, bukan dapat ya? Emang bawaan dari kartunya ya? Oke, oke.
Kalau mau cake pemain itu, harus bawa keluarga bayar naik ratingnya.
Harus bawa keluarga, maksudnya Bang? Keluarga kita atau keluarga pemainnya?
Sesama Liga Daya Bang. Full 1-1 pemain gitu.
Oh, sesama liga. Ya, oke, siap bang, makasih bang. Oke guys, sekian dulu guys live hari ini. Makasih buat yang udah nonton. Off dulu ya, izin pamit. Assalamualaikum.